Ya,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
good morning, everyone. We from Group 3 will present our presentation about testing after fabrication. So, first of all, my name is Rafael Christian Batubara, NIM 29. So, first of all, we must know what is testing after fabrication. Testing after fabrication is one of the important stages in ship production. After the fabrication process is complete, various tests are carried out to ensure that the ship structure and system meet the specific quality, safety, and performance standard, which include inspection, testing, and commissioning. Is an important part of ensuring the quality and performance of a finished product or system. Inspection is performed to ensure that the manufactured component or system meet the established specific and standard. Next will be present on my friend.
My name is Ravina, name 23, and the next one is purpose of inspection. The main purpose of inspection is to detect defect or non-conformity that may affect performance or safety. The next one is types of inspection. Number 1, visual inspection. Direct examination of the physical condition of material or component, such as cracks, shape, deviation, or other damage. Number 2, dimensional inspection. Ensure that the produced component meet the required dimension and tolerance. Measuring tools such as micrometer or caliper are used to check dimension. Number 3, material certification. Verifies that the material used in fabrication meet the required quality standard, such as Indonesian SNI standard or international standard like ASTM or ISO. Number 4, weld inspection. Ensure the quality of weld at critical joints using methods such as visual inspection or non-destructive testing techniques, including ultrasonic or radiographic testing. Next.
So the next one is test post after fabrication.
Post-fabrication testing. Testing is conducted to verify that the product or system functions properly, safely, and meets the desired performance criteria. Type of testing depends on the material or system being tested. First, functional testing. Test whether the system or component function as designed. Example include the mechanical, electronical, or hydraulical testing. Pressure testing. Performance on system related to pressure such as pipe, tanks, or vessel to ensure there are no leak or failure at the operational pressure. Load testing. Used for structure like bridge, cradle, or lifting equipment to ensure they can safely handle the designed load. Performance testing. Assess as performance of a system or equipment under normal operational condition. For example, testing to ensure a mechanism or HVAC system operate officially and meets design specification. Leak testing. Ensure that systems do not experience leak in application involving gases or liquids such as helium leak testing for gas pipeline system. Next.
Commissioning. Commissioning is the process of gradually putting installed and test system or components into operation to ensure their work. The commissioning process includes several key stages. Now, number one is system startup. The gradual recovery or startup process to ensure all system and component work in coordination. This includes initial testing and functional verification. The second is calibration. Calibration is control system and instrument are adjusted and calibrated to ensure all measuring and control devices function according to the required standard and accuracy. The third is operational testing. Further testing to confirm that the entire system operates according to design specification under normal condition. Number four is final acceptance testing. The final stage of testing to verify that all system and components are functioning as intended and meet contractual or agreement requirement. Number five is documentation and reporting. All results from testing, inspection, and commissioning are through document. This documentation is essential for future reference and compliance with legal or regulatory requirements. Next is the next slide. Next slide.
Kan goyang share screen. Four, standard and regulation in Indonesia. For standard and regulation. In Indonesia, testing and commission generally follow the Indonesian national standard and applicable international standard. Additionally, regulation from relevant institutions such as the National Standardization Agency of Indonesia and the Ministry of Public Works and Housing must be adhered to in inspection and testing process. 1. SNE, Indonesian National Standard, a standard used to ensure the quality and safety of material and product in Indonesia. Second, ISO, International Organization for Standardization. International standard adopted in Indonesia, such as ISO for quality management or ISO for environmental management system. Next.
The last is conclusion. Conclusion is testing and commissioning after fabrication are crucial to ensuring that the resulting products or system meets established quality, performance, and safety standards. This process involves visual inspections, technical testing, and commissioning to verify that all systems function properly before acceptance and use. They must be carried out carefully, following applicable standards, and thoroughly documented. That's all from our presentation.
So that's all from our group. If there are any wrong words or mistake, we apologize. Thank you.